Neo, I'm in. Hey Synth Nerds, it's Vamp Acid of Hrdwre. For all of you Matrix lovers, today we'll take a quick look at the Neo Trinity by Bastl Instruments. This module isn't your typical LFO or envelope. Quick disclaimer, they gave us the module so we could take a look, have some fun, and show you what it can do. It's a 6-channel modulation powerhouse designed to inject chaos and creativity into your synth patches. The compact 8 HP design makes it a great fit for smaller setups. Once you get to know it, the feature-packed interface is quite intuitive. Here we can see that it has dedicated buttons to select each channel. Each of the 6 channels can be used as either an LFO, an envelope generator, or a CV knob recorder. The Neo Trinity goes beyond simple modulation. Each channel features a handy rec button for capturing knob movements on the fly. This lets you create evolving textures and unpredictable variations in your sounds. We have a nice bass line here, but we want to make it more interesting. Let's add some modulation with the Neo Trinity's LFO. Let's patch the LFO to the cutoff of the dipfoot filter. If we want the LFO to function as a sine wave, we just pressed Shift, B for triangle, and F for smoothing, which you can do across all of the waveforms. And then you can just change the speed to see the sine wave in action. First, we'll switch to envelope mode. By pressing Shift, we can select the different envelope shapes. Now let's take the variable envelope shape to program our bassline. By pressing Shift and Rec, we can pre-listen without recording the bassline. If we press Rec and Shift, then we're recording the bassline. Here we have a patch that lets us trigger samples from the sound computer and a bassline from the bang. Luckily, the Neo Trinity has trig field generators with a variety of common patterns. So we're going to start with the hi-hat and then pick one of the trig field generators. So we'll do this by pressing Shift and Rec and then press C, and you're going to start hearing the patterns filling in. I double tapped on Shift to delete the pattern. So I'm just going to go back and fill in the pattern again with the hi-hat, the snare, and then the kick on channel A. With the CV mode, it's possible to create melodies and record CV values. We have a range from 2 octaves to 5 octaves. We can switch between the ranges by pressing Shift and the E button. We can toggle the quantization on and off by pressing Shift and D. Now let's choose the scale of minor blues. We're going to hold down Shift and then select B and C. And here on the screen, you see all of the available scales. To finish our bass line, let's record some pitch information. in all, I've decided on my faves and my not faves. So my faves are that all 6 channels have mutes for on-the-fly performance. And the trig field generator is pretty neat. It has common patterns for kick, snare, and hi-hat. And on top it has Euclidean and divider modes. It's nice that you can save and reload presets, and it's convenient that you can copy and paste channels. So to dig into my not faves, I would say the step sequencer, 2 to 64 steps. I mean, I wish it was something like 128, but on the other hand, 64 steps is pretty common for a sequencer. So the envelope only has attack and decay mode, but the variable mode is super fun. The interface has a pretty steep learning curve, but it becomes quite intuitive once you get the hang of it. So it's good to have an oscilloscope or a module like the data to see what's going on. So what are your faves and not faves about the module, or what's on your wish list? We're curious to know. Drop it in the comments. Bastl Instruments Neo Trinity is more than just a modulation source. It's a creative playground. Its compact size, versatile modes, and intuitive interface make it super fun to use. So if you're ready to unleash the chaos and explore the unexpected, the Neo Trinity is a must-have for your modular setup. What's your take on the Neo Trinity? We're curious to know. Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you liked our video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss anything. And here's another video that you might like. Thanks for joining us, and keep modulating.